And let's now connect with Naval Sangh Parmar joining us from Dhaka. Naval Sangh, it's been described as Bangladesh's most competitive election since 2008. Tell us about the security arrangements now that we are just a few hours away from the elections. The UN has stressed that the safe, inclusive participation is a fundamental right for every Bangladeshi. Is there a concern there?
Well, yes, all arrangements are in place regarding the logistic deployment and the security deployments. Heavy police presence is there, and in addition, there are other auxiliary law enforcement agencies are also there, and army also deployed for the backup of the police and other agencies. Security is a main concern, and in last 1.5 years, Bangladesh witnessed a huge level of law and order failure under Yunus administration, and in last 1.5 months, the situation aggraved very well. So now the issue is the how it will be the security arrangement and whether it will be a peaceful or not. And second thing is inclusivity. But in this matter, the main political party of Bangladesh, one of the main, like BNP and Awami League, are the two major political party. And when the Awami League is not contesting the election as it is banned by the Yunus administration, so inclusivity will be questioned historically. Whenever this election will be discussed, the inclusivity will be questioned. But till now, the Western powers and Western observer remain silent on the inclusivity. They say talk about inclusivity, but they don't talk about the participation of Awami League and the participation of the large number of voters, because there are heavy level of intimidation happened in previous days in countryside of Bangladesh. Both the main major political parties were involved, and there were allegations that they were intimidating the voters to either to stay at home or vote in particular pattern. So this kind of reports are there. Even though in last 2-3 days the law enforcement deployment created a kind of relief among the people that there is enough deployment, and let's see what happens if it is a...
Naval Sangh, you mentioned a voter intimidation. There were also women candidates who faced harassments and threats in these parliamentary elections. The UN too flagged violence, harassment against women, a serious concern in this election. So does this all raise serious question marks on the Bangladeshi democratic process this time?
In Bangladesh, last 3 decades, we have seen that the two lady prime minister they run the Bangladesh. Either of them, Sheikh Hasina and Begum Khalida Zia, they were at the helm of the politics of Bangladesh. But if you look the participation of women in the politics of Bangladesh, day by day it is decreasing. In previous time, there were a good number of participations from women, but nowadays it is decreasing with the increase in the fundamentalist ideology in Bangladesh. In last 1.5 decades, the fundamentalist ideology spread its foot very rapidly. And in this election, only less than 4% women candidates are there. And many of the major political parties like Jamaat-e-Islami, they didn't file any woman candidate in this election. Out of 51 political party, 30 party do not have a single woman candidate. That shows the participations of women in the democratic process in Bangladesh.
All right, it's a serious concern. One hopes that we see fair and inclusive elections tomorrow. Thank you very much, Naval Sangh. Tough day tomorrow for every Bangladeshi citizen. Thank you very much for joining us.